Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm making another one of these trending hats, but this time I'm creating it for a boutique person, just as we wanted some show-stopping items, something that will, trigger somebody to come in the store. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do these little hats, trending hats. Okay, so as y'all know, I do the hats. This is horsehair. This is boning. And somebody asked, could I show what the sew-on boning look like? This is what it looked like. So when I get the boning, this is what the boning looks like. And make sure when you read it, it says sew-on boning. And they have different width of it. This probably is a 1/2 inch. This probably 2 inches. So you see the difference in the width. And read it. Make sure it says sew on boning. You can get it in all different colors. So look for the boning when you want to do these trending hats. So that's kind of what it looks like. Okay. I got to get my sewing room organized. So I'm about to connect the back, and then we're going to add a bow onto the back. And as y'all see, compared to the other one I did, this one is smaller. So the other one I did was 4 inches. This one is probably 3. So yeah, that's how we're going to make these trending hats. And yes, I sew it down. So after you get this piece, it's harder to get it to go on your sewing machine. So you got to flex it and kind of do a little this, a little that to get it to flex. Because now we got the boning on. So what is that? Excuse me. Okay, so trying to lock it in there. I gripped half of it and half of it slipped off. Now the whole needle it came off. Didn't break though. Good job. Okay, so after I do that, I should have got some black satin. So now, Alexa, what's that notification?
Good morning, Anne. You don't have any notifications.
So then I just do the bias tape like this. I need to plug up my hot glue gun because so I want to share a creepy story with y'all yesterday. Okay, so y'all know these devices have the option to do a lot. I don't know if y'all realize Alexa, she can do a lot. Okay, I done woke her up. I gotta wait a second because I keep saying this stuff. She'll do it. So if you ever lose your phone, she is a phone. You could utilize her to make phone calls. If you have the special plugs, she can turn on and off the plugs and stuff for you. She can, my TV is her. I don't want to keep saying her name because it wakes her up. My TV is her. So a lot of times I'm laying down in the bed and don't want to go feeling for the remote. I can say it and she'll, power it down for me. She also, with your camera system, when you have her with your camera system, you can hook it up with your cameras where when somebody pull in your driveway, she will tell you somebody's in the driveway. Okay? So she's really up on that. She could do and tell you all these things. So me and my friend was talking about it, and I was telling her, you know, all the things that she can do. So I was telling her to turn my fan, because like I can tell her to turn on the fan, turn off the fan. So with each one of those, I have adapter plug. You can do it. So when I told her to turn off the fan, normally she said, okay. Okay, she said like that, right? When I told her yesterday, late night, to turn off the fan, she whispered and said, okay. I say, what the fuck? And it was weird hearing that because the voice sounded like my own voice, whispered and said, okay. I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept trying to remimic that. I wanted her to do that again because I'm like, that's new. I ain't never heard that voice before, but she never duplicated it again. And I'm like, wow. I am prone to like spirits and stuff showing up around me. So I wasn't like, I knew it wasn't her voice, but it came through the Alexa speakers and it whispered and said, okay. And I'm like, what the hell? So I kind of laughed. So my friend said, was you afraid? Say, to be honest, no. I don't get afraid no more. When I was younger, I used to. When I encounter stuff like that to happen to me, I used to be really afraid. But I'm not anymore. Yeah, I'm not anymore because I realize that that's prone to happen. So I'm just winding around the bias tape. And how you secure these, just good old-fashioned bobby pins. So, yeah, I just, you know how you just, stuff like that happens around you. So, you learn, I guess, not to fear it. Because it happens a lot. So, I learn now. So, that's why I like, owning, these type of things. And when you have encounter with the outer spiritual world, I always be cautious because a lot of things that I might experience, I know that it's supernatural verse happening for real, but I told her, I said, no, I don't really be afraid of it no more because it didn't happen to me so much, but it came through the speakers and said, okay, if any of y'all had a weird, Alexa story, something happened, like kind of creepy.
The hunt. Darkness surrounded her. The vast emptiness of the ocean stretched in all directions. She was limitless, yet she had only one goal in mind.
Y'all see that?
To eat. The water glided smoothly.
I didn't tell her to do that.
Skin as she waved her fin back and forth.
And she's reading me a haunted story.
Not expending any more energy than
Alexa, be quiet. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? That's the stuff that happens to me. So she just break out reading me a spooky story and we ain't asked her nothing. And that's why I was trying specifically not to really say her name because it wake her up. But I ain't tell her to play no spooky story. But that's the type of stuff that happens to me. So I learned not to be like really afraid of it anymore. When I was younger, I was terrified. So not anymore. No, I'm not. So yeah, that's the type of stuff that be happening. Woo. I tell you, people, y'all be thinking, well, not y'all, but like I've always been different. So like my family, sometimes people could think that you could be weird, but it's like, it's just real stuff that be happening. So yeah. So y'all have any weird stuff that happen with y'all device? So, and then once you get it like this, then you decide how you want to pin it. So it'll be on you to how you pin it. But these is the trending hats out of Africa that they're making. And when you go on there, you look, these hats is running, they want like 200. So get your boning. This is called horsehair, and you can get it in multiple colors. You get your sew-on boning. I'm using bias tape to do the bow ribbon back here and go from there. So this is another hat that I'm making. So this is going to be one of those little clip pieces. So like if you got on a pretty blue dress, you're going to clip it on your hair. Let me show y'all another one that, now I didn't make this one. I wound up getting this one inspired of the wedding dress. I'm going to show you, but that's what that's going to be. So I've been making all these little head pieces and stuff. So this is the leaf. So that's kind of how I got inspired when I'm making that head piece. Oh, you all the way down in there, baby. But see, you can flex this in different ways that you want to wear it. You know, if you do a pin up or something like that, but you can flex it in different ways, and you pin your hair and you wear it. So that's what this headpiece is. This is, I got some boning going through there. So now I'm going to secure the ribbon, this piece to there. So then how I would secure this is with bobby pins too. Just take the bobby pins and however I would want to style it. So yes, so we're all into the head pieces. I'm truly into them. Got another one right here that I'm trying to figure out, but I don't like this fabric. It's too bulky. But you know, I did the white and the red, so I was thinking about doing this in leopard print. But personally, this is like a fleece fabric. I personally don't like the fabric, so I'm not gonna do this one. I don't like how the fabric is coming along, so I'm not gonna do it. So that being said, y'all have a happy Saturday. But yeah, that's what's going on behind the scenes. But yeah, you know what, she do what she want to do. Yeah, she say stuff, she do stuff. So okay guys, talk to y'all later. Toodles. Okay, so you see when you secure it with the bobby pins, you just put it on to the way that you would like it. Like I secured some bobby pins on this one. I really think they're very, very cute. And when you have your makeup on and your lashes and have your eye makeup on, I think it is so dang on sexy when you wear these hats. But yeah, so what I do, I just incorporate the bobby pins, and when you get it, you know you're gonna have to play with it and fix it to the way you want your hat to relax on you. Everybody do their stuff differently, so just, you know, secure it with bobby pins. Some people do the combs, but to be honest, a lot of women, we're wearing wigs, so you having a comb ain't really gonna justify it too good, because you gotta know where to put it so that you don't ruin your wig. So with this one, you know, like however, like I probably would have my hair pinned in such a way, or however you want it, you know. So then you just pin it to how you would want to wear it, you know. You'll pin it so you have on your clothes, and you know, you can design it. You can make it go up a little bit, or you know what I mean, all the way like a headband, or kind of, you know, I don't know, just they're 3D. So you just find when you decide how you're going to wear your hair. So I think like this one will be very pretty. Like, you know, a lot of the women do the buns and the updo. So what you would do is, once your hair done got done and you wearing your pretty blues and stuff like that. So if your hair is in a pin up, you know, if you got your hair pretty much pent up, you know, it can kind of go kind of, I don't know. So you will have to play with it to the way that you would like to wear your hair. So you pin it and you style it that way. But that's why I put the boning, one piece of boning on the back, so it can give it this. So this piece of fabric I got out of Michael's, okay? I got out of Michael's. So you can find like just different ways to pin it, however you want to do it. Like, you know, however you want your hair, however you want to pin it, you know, whatever you want to do. Like, so that's the point of me putting the boning in there. So if you want it kind of up, kind of down, kind of this way, kind of that way, like however you want to look like it's a crown, however you want it to be, you pin it in that direction. So I'm really into the head pieces, so that's a lot of the stuff that I'm working on. So I'll see you guys again later. Toodles.